I didn't yet live out the remainder of my life, but I did get to live out the rest of his. Although our time together was too short, the enjoyment we experienced will endure a lifetime. My husband, my greatest friend, my soulmate, my everything will be missed. I reflect on the days he would be in pain, and I would hold him close to my chest, just running my fingers through his hair. I would hum him a song, and he would calm down. Or the days he'd be so lazy to shower at the hospital, so I'd wash his hair, giving him a bucket bath at bedside. I'd always wash his hair, even at the end. My love was such a baby. He was my baby. He loved to be nurtured in any way. As much as it sounds tiring and impossible, being his 24/7 caregiver was one of the best experiences in my life. I enjoyed every moment. Being his caregiver inspired me to go into the medical field and treat those just like Sergio. I want to live on to tell my fighter's story. I'm forever grateful for his trust in me as I made these hard medical decisions throughout his health. I knew him more than anyone else, and he knew me more than anyone else. So possibly that's just why it came natural. I'm glad to have been his greatest advocator and will continue to do so for as long as the legacy lives on. We still have some unfinished business in this world. Yes, I wasn't there for the other 15 years in his life, but I was with him for who he truly was, who he truly became. No one will take that away from us. Only we know. Fate brought us together, and fate brought us to where we are now. These last 5 years brought out the best in Sergio, and I'm glad to have been able to encourage him and witness that. He became an inspiring icon to other pediatric cancer patients and to the world. He never thought he'd make such a big impact on a person. He never really would give himself enough credit. In fact, he would always believe that everyone else had it worse than him. I'd pester him for that. But that was just Sergio, thinking about others before himself. You can tell him you were admitted because you dislocated a hip bone, and he'd think that you were in much worse pain than he's ever been. He told me once, "You know, Izzy, if I had never had met you, I wouldn't have wanted to keep on continuing my studies and fight this illness. So, Uno reverse, Sergio, if I had never met you, I wouldn't want to keep pursuing myself now and fight this pain of loss. I lost the love of my life, but he carried me on his life. It's okay for me to smile and be happy and grieve differently because we had something beautiful. It's not painful to grieve, and maybe that's why I'm not crying as much as you believe I should. I'll never have anything less than love because he showed me what it's like. I'll tell you who Sergio Soto was. He was a man of his word. He was wholesome, he was loving, he was funny, he was who he was. He was just someone you couldn't dislike. There's all these stories I just wish to tell. The story of Sergio, the beautiful story of his life. Because I was there those last few years, those last months, those last weeks, those last days, those last hours, those last minutes to seconds to breaths to heartbeats. I remember everything, and I wouldn't want to take a whiff of that away. Painful but beautiful. Sergio, I'm glad to have been your true love. You may have lived a short time in this world, but you found what lots of us search forever for. Now it's your turn. This is your gift to me. I will carry your heart for as long as I live. I know you'll always be with me. You'll always be a part of me. You always wished you could give me something with so much meaning, and baby, this is it. You gave me this beautiful outlook to healing, to life. I would like to thank you for letting me understand what truly life is. No one should tell you how to live your life or what order your life should be in. Like the saying, life is too short. You shouldn't wait until you have weeks or months to live. You need to live now. Live in the present. Live in the moment. Live one day at a time.